Alright, I wanted to show you around my world on the Prism Party server. This is my little internal kind of like home base. This is my bedroom, as you can kind of see. So I've got the bookcases behind me, my discs on the wall with a little record player. Got my, non-binary flag in the background. Yeah, just nice little cozy space. But let me show you kind of everything else. All right, let's go outside. Oh, it's dark. Let's sleep. All right, well, whatever. Monsters nearby all the time. But okay. Doo-doo. So this is my base. That is the giant tree. There's a village over there. That's a giant head. It's the head of my Minecraft model. Well, it was going to be the head of my Minecraft model, but you know, I got lazy and didn't finish it. This is a little like eating area that you can kind of like, well, you used to be able to sit on these things. Uh, but I have like a little fireplace and area where you can buy food. This was like a blacksmith shop, but I've pretty much cleared it out so far. Oh, and I've got a little farm on top of the food hall. Got my bamboo farm in the back here. I have a little, oh, there's the monsters. Let's get rid of them. And in any case, yeah, so I've got a little enchanting setup here that people can use. But plus this is my like enchanted bookshop. And I've got a potion shop over here. Oh, so many Endermen. Um, hey zombie, goodbye. Ooh, some iron. Not that I needed. Up there you can see Ash's greenhouse. They used a tutorial to put this one together, and it just looks so gorgeous. I'm so used to getting around with an elytra that walking seems hard now. All right, anyway, I've got this beautiful, beautiful greenhouse, and they're working on like a cathedral style building to attach to it. But yeah, this is gorgeous. I'll let them show you around if they want to at some point. Um, because they've also got this really neat panda enclosure that they built. Oh, and because I've been using an elytra a bunch, there's a hole in the ground. Uh, as one does. But there's this panda enclosure, a little panda, Himawari, and its iron golem guards. Go away, I don't want any. All right, let's go up to the village real quick. So this is about as unfinished as can be because I've only got like a couple of small shacks. We're just gonna call them shacks. But I've got, or at least I've had, a bunch of villagers hanging out up here. Yeah, hey there. Hello. They like these composters a little more than I would like. They just kind of, started living in them. No, that's fine. That's a choice they made. But we've got beds. Like, I've got beds all over the place. They could be sleeping if they wanted. Anyway, so that's the village, and I really wanted to extend it. Like, see, I've got that platform over there. I was really kind of hoping to extend it around at least the back, so it'd be a full-fledged like village in the sky. I've got a special free sample for potions. So it has like splash potions stocked in a dispenser for people to use. And it's like a random assortment of both good and bad things. All right, so back in the base. Let's go downstairs first. All right, so this was my original wood storage room. As you can see, I used a lot of leaves to decorate it for that reason. And I had like, you can buy and sell woods here. These are all shulker boxes. They're just styled with uh, the texture pack, and I've got a lot of them, so ignore the shulker monster. But yeah, so that's my wood storage room. And this is my potion room. So I've got a bunch of potion stands set up and kind of like telling you recipes on the wall because I can never remember. And I have this fountain because you can grab water from the top of the fountain for all the bottles. This is my shulker storage room. I was trying to put together these adventure boxes for people to go into the resource world, which is like a special custom world that they've created for the server. Then people got mad at me for quote unquote stealing their idea. So, uh, yeah, that's fun. But I have more potion stands and supplies for that over here. And I really wanted to fill this out with other stuff, but just like everything else, kind of half finished. This is my workshop room. So I've got like furnaces and blast furnaces. And this is where most of my bulk storage has been this whole time. It's very poorly organized. Uh, no surprise or whatever. But I've got some people hanging around. That one doesn't have any job for whatever reason, despite the fact that there are so many barrels. But I've got some fishermen hanging around, and here's my librarians and my map makers, so I can, trade glass and do all that fun stuff, uh, and get different enchanting books from here. I've got my stone cutters so that I can sell stone. That's mainly why I've had them here. So they're hanging out. And then this is my amethyst farm. On this server, they allow you to buy budding amethysts with like in-game server money. So I did a bit of that. But this leads to my nether portal as well, which is why I've got my nether storage right there. And here I've got my infinite lava farm with some more furnaces and a smelter and setup. This one's not too fleshed out or anything. I just kind of have a little nether outpost and a bunch of boats. Like, a bunch of boats. I trade to piglins in some of them, and sometimes I just use it as a way to gain a lot of experience because, you kill one of these zombie pigmen, a bunch more come running, and they can't really get over. Well, that's not helpful. All right, let's see if I can get back. Anyway, yeah, so you kill a bunch of zombie pigmen, and they all come running, and they can't quite get over the fence or anything. So it's just like a really generally safe area to harvest them. You know, nothing's perfectly safe. Like that door that I just left open. That probably wasn't smart. Whatever. Anyway, I love this little pond in here, by the way. I put this pond in here just to have it, I guess. I think there was already some water in here, and I'm like, oh, well, I'll just grow some grass, put some sea pickles in. We've got farmers here anyway, so, why not? This probably isn't smart. Oh, well, we are downstairs now. Let's show you the actual way in. Oh, you didn't see that. All right, so this is the workshop. You can just go the elevator down. So this is um, the level to my underground city. Leaving doors open all over the place. Got some more infinite lava because it's just very useful as a fuel source. And then I've got my massive fields down here that I basically use to skill up my gardening skill. This server has like skills that you can level up and get better with over time. Then I've got my farmers that I can sell to and buy from here. And then I was building out a villager trading hall. I wanted to create kind of like a farmer's market sort of situation. Like Obviously, I wanted to let them have a little bit more roam than what they have right now, but I was clearing out this space and trying to just build out like a farmer's market and stuff. Hey, look, diamonds. Oh no, emeralds? Emeralds? Emeralds. So, yeah. All right, let's show you the rest of the underground city. Let's go this way. So down here, I've got just a little building that I was clearing out. Nothing much to it yet. But up here, we have some more fleshed out buildings. So this is my butcher shop. You can see I've got some chickens around, and I've got a shepherd here. I've got a little sweet berry farm with my little fox in it. It looks like the farm itself has stopped, but I think I've got plenty of sweet berries right now, so that's fine. And then up here, I apparently have a loose pig. Cool, hi. I've got a sheep spawner in here with my shepherd, or not my shepherd, my butcher, just chilling with the sheep, as he does. And then this is the pig spawner. I'm just kind of hanging out. I found that almost as soon as I created this thing, I stopped using it. But you know what else is new? All right, and then over here I've got, what'd you call this? Like an armory? Yeah, got a bit of an armory with some like spare weapons and tools around, and these are generally different like funny hats and everything. And then all the workers just kind of hang out back here in the actual smithery. You got a window out so you can kind of see there's the farmers down there and kind of see out into the cavern. Then up here I have my clay farm. So I make clay here. And then next door, I've got my stonemasons and my stone storage. So I've been trying to actually sort things out so that they're in their proper place. So you can kind of tell what stone you're grabbing before you grab it. And then I was working on doing terracotta up here. And then over here, I've got my Fletcher shop. And it also has a window out into the courtyard. Hey, Fletcher. And then it's got this back tunnel. This goes back to the stairway. And I was like finishing digging that out or anything. But yeah, so that's that. The main buildings that I actually have built. I was working on a sawmill too. So this was a little sawmill. You know, it's got the log set up for sawing and um, use the grindstones as a chain coverage and a stone cutter place to show that it's sawing, it's taking off the bark or whatever. But then I have just like some furnaces here and everything. And I've got my wood storage in kind of the same way as the stone storage, you know, organized by type. And then in here, I actually have a sugarcane farm up above that brings sugarcane down into the barrel that's hidden by these trapdoors. We can take a look at the sugarcane farm really quick. It's a very rudimentary one, but it works. Ta-da! Sugarcane farm. So it grows, and when one of them in the middle touches the observer, it just pushes out with the pistons into this pool, and then it just filters into the bottom and creates sugarcane for me. I was building this out largely so that I could also be making rockets when I had my elytra, but I no longer have my elytra, so it's less of a pressing issue now. This is my spruce farm. So you can see I make my mega spruce right here. yeah, let's see, what else do we got? I was starting to build around this area, but I don't think I actually did anything with it. Yeah, so I was clearing out some spaces so I could build some more buildings around this area. I was thinking of having kind of like a fishing village and stuff. Um, and then I do have, I've got a little bit of extra just decorational storage mostly. And when I say mostly, I mean I'm still using it, but it's not functional storage. And I've got this railway that goes to a friend's base. So it goes all the way down and around to friend's base and stuff. And I've got my like beacon down below. Here, let's just take a quick walk. I don't have a minecart on me, but so down there is the beacon, and I've got a gunpowder farm in there. I made just a really rudimentary spawner for spawning creepers, and they just kind of fall down into a central chamber, and I kill them manually. It's not very fast or anything, but it worked. Go just hang out for a while and watch TV and kill some creepers or whatever. All right, next level down. So I have a game, and you can probably see it in the top right-hand corner in my mini map. And it's basically a dungeon, right? So I've got a sort of dungeony thing here, and it allows you to go into different rooms. And mostly it's got 2 room choices per chamber. Um, and the goal is to like find your way to the end and be able to do the thing. Um, Obviously, if you have a mini map, that makes it a lot easier. But yeah, I was going to try to just create like a little escape room sort of thing with traps. This was loosely based on the Cube horror series. Very loosely based. I'm not like a super big fan or anything. Like I know of the movie, but that was kind of my inspiration for that. But this is the administrative side of that. All right, I forgot that I put. Uh, huh. Yeah, so I put in some creepy stuff around here so that as people are walking out around down below and making noises and stuff, that it triggers the screamers and stuff. And I think I put them largely in the bad rooms so that if you go to a room that's in the wrong direction or whatever, it sets it off. But yeah, so this is kind of the administrative side of the game. Yeah, but that is, I think, most of my base in Prism Party. I guess I do have, uh, so upstairs, this is like going into the tree. There's stairways around all the way up. I've got another beacon here for speed. And I was starting to put together kind of like a map room because like that's cool, right? Um, and then from here up, this is inside the big head. You can see it's just massive. It's just massive. And I was working on figuring out, okay, how do I trigger redstone lights with different things? Um, but yeah, let's see. Can I still? Nope. Oh, I was working on a tower across the way so that I actually had something to look at too. But you know, and I believe the stairway still goes up to the top. I did have it in like black concrete, but then couldn't see it. So I changed it to yellow so that I can actually see my way up here. You can see Ash's tower there. Oh, there's our mob spawner over there. We have a mob spawner just like right down over there that kind of works. There's the village. My best friend Scotty lives over there. I don't know if he's done any work since I was last on. I don't know if he's ever been back on the server. We adventured once and it was great, but I lost my elytra and he's been busy, so the motivation to get back on just hasn't been there very much. But yeah, so that's my base. Uh, Hope you enjoyed the tour. I'll try not to fall off here, but yeah, that's kind of what I got going on the Prism Party server. At least this is the LGBTQ server. So yeah, thank you very much.